Welcome back to the Booster Bros channel. Today we're looking at the worst scalper moments caught on camera or reported in the news. From store stampedes at Walmart and Costco to chaos at the Van Gogh Museum. From Happy Meal hoarding in Japan to parking lot confrontations in the US. These are the clips that defined the madness. Scalpers clearing shelves, flipping boxes, and turning launches into battlegrounds. This is how the scalping craze really looked when hype went too far. Across 2024 and 2025, big box restocks kept producing the same pattern. At Walmart, toy aisle drops drew a crowd within minutes, and the first person to reach the end cap often set off a wave. Phone clips show arguments over who arrived first, carts blocking the shelf, and shoving as sealed product disappeared in one pass. Store staff step in, separate people, and move the remaining stock out of reach until things calm down. Costco saw similar flashpoints when exclusive Pokémon bundles landed. In several Los Angeles area stores, the pallet became the center of a rush. Adults stacking multiples, someone objecting, voices rising, and a brief scuffle before employees pulled boxes off the floor. After those incidents, signage and receipts in some locations reflected tighter caps, like 1 or 2 per membership, with staff handing items directly to customers to prevent repeat grabs. The clips are consistent. Once a restock is visible, the line stops behaving like a line. A handful of people clear the shelf before the rest can even get close, and the scene turns from a queue to a confrontation in seconds. For families who happen to be in the aisle, it looks less like a hobby purchase and more like a scramble, with security or management ending the rush by removing the product and spelling out limits on the spot. In late September 2023, the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam opened its Pokémon Times Van Gogh collaboration. The gift shop stocked exclusive items and the Pikachu with gray felt hat promo tied to the exhibit. Lines formed before opening. Within minutes of the doors sliding open, the collaboration shelves were cleared. Clips from that morning show adults taking multiple items while families and tourists struggled to reach the displays. Staff announced limits, typically 1 per person, and watched checkouts more closely, releasing small waves of stock to slow repeat passes through the line. By midday, visitors were reporting that the collab section looked empty. Online drops on Pokémon Center faced heavy traffic and fast sellouts the same day, and resale listings appeared at several times retail. As the exhibition continued, the museum and the Pokémon Company communicated tighter rules to protect regular visitors and keep product available. But launch day had already shown how quickly a high-profile drop could be redirected into bulk buying and instant resale. In August 2025, McDonald's Japan launched a Pokémon Happy Meal promotion that included a collectible card. Stores saw lines form quickly, and videos from the first day showed adults buying meals in multiples to get the card while families waited behind them. Staff tried to slow things down with purchase reminders and per-order limits, but the pace didn't drop. Social feeds filled with clips of unopened bags and trays, and photos of discarded food sparked criticism that the promo was being treated as a card distribution channel rather than a kids meal tie-in. Within roughly a day, McDonald's Japan announced the campaign would end early and said stronger limits would follow. The cards appeared online at several times the meal price during the rush, then began to level off as the promotion shut down. This chapter shows how a simple fast food tie-in turned into a card run on day 1, bulk purchases for the freebie, visible food waste, and a rapid decision by the company to cut the promo short after the first wave of reselling. On May 7th, 2021, at the Target on 12,725 West Blue Mound Road in Brookfield, Wisconsin, a 35-year-old customer walked out with sealed trading cards in his bag near the entrance, and then out onto the parking lot. 4 men in their 20s to mid-30s closed in on him. Voices rose, shoving started, and the scene escalated within seconds. According to the police report, the buyer, who was licensed to carry, drew a handgun. He did not fire. Witnesses called 911. Officers arrived, separated everyone, and detained the 4 men a short distance from the store. Police listed allegations that included battery and disorderly conduct tied to the dispute over the cards. No serious injuries were recorded, but the incident was documented in full view of families heading to their cars. It's a clear snapshot of that spring's card frenzy. One routine purchase turns into a parking lot confrontation, squad cars on scene, and a toy aisle product at the center of a police call. In February 2021, McDonald's in the United States ran a Pokémon 25th Anniversary Happy Meal promotion with exclusive booster packs. Within hours of launch, stores reported adults buying meals in bulk for the cards. Photos and clips showed unopened bags stacked on tables, employees limiting orders on the fly, and some locations running out of the promo entirely on day one. Resale listings appeared immediately at several times the meal price. Some restaurants posted signs with caps per customer. Others held packs behind the counter to hand out one at a time. The common story was the same. Families arriving for a kid's meal were told the promo was gone, while sealed packs were already circulating online. It mirrored the trading card frenzy happening in retail that winter. Limited supply, a rush at opening, and a fast pivot to resell. By the end of the first week, many locations had exhausted their allocation, and the anniversary tie-in became another example of a kid's product redirected into a scalper run before most kids ever saw it. Through 2025, multiple clips showed the same ending to a flip. Dozens of sealed, Journey Together Elite Trainer boxes being brought back to customer service counters, often at Walmart. Stacks were wheeled up on carts, seals intact, receipts ready, and staff processed the returns under standard policy. The reason was straightforward. After the first rush, more stock hit retailers and reprints were announced. Prices on resale sites slid toward MSRP, and fees plus shipping wiped out the spread. What looked like easy profit a week earlier turned into inventory that wouldn't move. Viewers could see the cycle on camera, the same boxes that left in a hurry coming back in bulk, barcodes scanned one after another. In comments and community posts, people warned buyers to check returned product carefully and noted how quickly the market cooled once supply broadened. For regular customers, this was the quiet side of the story. The shelves that had been emptied in a single wave were restocked slowly from behind the counter, and the big haul that fueled the frenzy ended as a line on a returns log. Scalping always burns bright for a moment, but the stories always end the same way. Empty shelves, bad headlines, and collectors left shaking their heads. Have you ever run into a scalper yourself? Maybe someone clearing the shelf in front of you or flipping boxes for triple the price online? Drop your story in the comments. We'd love to hear how it looked from your side, because every collector's seen something crazy. The early lines, the empty shelves, or that one guy walking out with everything. And the truth is, it's moments like those that show just how wild this hobby can get. Moments like these show what happens when the hype takes control, when the chase stops being fun and starts being a fight. So here's to the real fans, the ones who play fair, trade fair, and keep the hobby alive. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.